What is going on, YouTube? It's your guy, Rusty Tides, and today we're back with some Rimworld. Let's see what Randy has in store for us today, and as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, okay, they're beginning their assault, and now they're running. So, like, if person A is going to steal a heart for person B, person C can randomly use Mr. Magic Mirror and make person B steal a heart from person A. Yeah, it'll see how the social structure of it all evolves. You know, who's going to befriend who and that kind of stuff. Can you load the last of the steel? Why are you so upset? Let's go ahead and send you back home. And hopefully I can catch all the chaos and betrayal on camera because it's for YouTube channel. Sorry for boring you with all this stuff. There's plenty more to talk about, like dark space. So. Okay. And it's not a bore. Right there, confirm. Yeah, I don't find all that stuff a bore. You with all this, you're just the only person who knew read all the rules. Yeah, I don't find it a bore. I mean, the only thing I can think of is monitor how many items you are giving out at one time. You know, if you give out too many items at one time, then the items aren't special, you know? Like if everyone has all the items, then all the items don't really do anything. Clear allowed area for animals. You guys are no longer allowed here. Oh yeah, I won't let someone try with 50 coins get 50 bear traps and just win the game by rigging every yeah. That seems a little too OP in my opinion. You bit his feet. Oh my goodness. Why don't you go rest up? You fought a tiger. I mean, I guess you can only buy 3 bear traps at a time and only like one pebble or something like that. The shop each time you go. Yeah, if you make it hard to come by coins, then I think it should be fine. Um, because then you know, then they can start working together, allow them to bring all the coins together. Like two people want to gang up on this third person, and they want to pool their coins together and that kind of stuff. I think that'll be cool. The funny space to add it on the wizard wheel is everyone gains 5 power except for you. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be like that. Wizards act in mysterious ways. Contents. Accept. Start loading that up, please. There's also like spaces that just outright say that player A steals 5 power from player B. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. You know, it's just a thing of wizards act in mysterious ways, so you never know exactly what's gonna happen. Where's you? I added 50 of those types of things to the wizard wheel because I think it's funny. And that's what makes the wizard wheel fun. That's what makes the wizard wheel a wizard wheel, you know? Wizards do weird stuff all the time. You took off your helmet. I should go out and do a mass hunting event. The dark space, by the way, if you go to it, you get the option to escape. That's pretty cool. Hey, I know I'm the one that landed here and screwed myself over, but if I have fun, yeah, move up. That sucks, bro. Let's go down here. Allow everything. I'm trying not to add too much stuff because I want players to make most of the game. I do want to make enough at the start of the game. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, you want to make enough so there's a base for them to add on. This one might be bad. Orders, allow everything. Making sure the player's canvas is perfect for them to start gaining whatever strategy they have in mind. Yeah. Let's go get rid of these predators over here. There we go. And y'all can go back to doing whatever it is you want to do. How we doing over here? That looks like, oh, some of my prisoners got it as well. The bad thing is I don't want to explain all of the content I have prepared for them right to their faces because I want them to discover it themselves, but also if I don't explain the good stuff, they might think it's boring. They might think it's boring and make up excuses to not play because it seems like just a boring board game. I think you should give them a chance. You know, Let them know that there is RNG aspects to it, and give them a chance to experience it all. I can understand how all of that might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I want someone to enter the shop and see the pebble of annoyance, spy to see what it does, and realize how much deeper this one item goes. Yeah, I don't know, but it also depends on these other people. Are they going to realize that you spent all this time and work and effort making this item, and care enough to actually do it? To put in. I mean, I don't know how long sessions, but at least put in an hour. I think an hour would be a good amount of time. After an hour, they can enter the shop. They can purchase the items, see what they do, that kind of stuff. If they don't give it an hour, I think then it's on them and not on you. Can you prioritize loading that, please? 'Actually, let's have you guys all hop down here. Let's go clear this out. 15 rhinoceroses. What are you doing out of the base? Probably a bad time, but you're gonna have to run. These are different people than that I think respect me more for the animations I've done. I missed the notification. This one time I probably spent about 10 hours in all making the whole map for a game. Only my cousin. Yeah, I think if you found them on YouTube and you decided to create this group together on YouTube, I think there's a mutual understanding, mutual um, respect. You know, and if they're making games too and that kind of stuff, so they understand what goes into it, how hard it is, that kind of stuff, to where I think they'll give it at least a good effort and not just quit.